Last week, I went to one of the kibbutzim in the Gaza envelope, Otef Aza, that was attacked on October 7th. I happened to have the opportunity to go as part of a conference. I had been hesitant to go because I have, friends whose children were killed on October 7th. It's very emotional for me. But I felt like I wanted to finally go. I felt like I could handle going. So we went to Kibbutz Nahal Oz, and I learned a lot of things on this trip that I didn't know before. In 2018, when the so-called Great March of Return was organized, they were using those demonstrations, which were shamefully portrayed by NGOs, the UN, and the media as protests, expressions of exuberation. They were using these protests as operational opportunities to do test runs on Israel's border defenses. The protests were cover for these military operations. And the shameful NGOs and UN and media that tried to portray this as some kind of human rights event was yet another thing that led to October 7th. Later that night, we went back to our hotel for this conference. And it was a hotel, actually, where many of the released hostages are still living. And when I was at dinner that night, I happened to see a few of them in the dining hall. I also think the international community does not realize the extent to which these people were damaged by their experience being held hostage. I saw 3 hostages. 2 of them are still on crutches, have had multiple surgeries. You can tell that they are still suffering tremendously, and they've basically been forgotten by the international community. They were never even really taken into consideration by the human rights groups like Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch, UN officials. When you see it with your own eyes, you see what happened that day, you talk to the people and what they experienced. I think they owe us all an apology for how they've caused tremendous degradation to international law, international institutions, and human rights.